Welcome to the Salt Circle Podcast. My name is Hank. With me, he's been enslaving humanoids and making them fight. It's Ben.
Fuck you and your opinions. They're garbage. They're wrong. They don't align with my own, etc.
I only have facts and statistics. That's all I've got.
That's literally what we got today. It's actually kind of exciting.
We got spreadsheets.
Yeah, what better way? People have been wondering for decades how to have the most fun with Pokemon. And it turns out the way to do that is by quantifying your thoughts and feelings on Pokemon. You take a thing that's completely subjective and you put hard numbers into it.
Hell yeah.
So that you can whip that shit out in an internet argument with some fucking nerd. I'm the nerd. I made the spreadsheet.
Vibes-based math. Let's go.
Dude, it's so like funny. I literally have two versions of my shit because I did it all. I like counted it up. And then I found out that you had like the names and stuff. Like you had the list of names. I'm like, well, fuck. So I did it again and I still had different results. Like it was still off. Yeah. Someone posted a thing that I had done putting all of the Pokemon. There was a tier list thing online on like one of the tier list makers for like every single Pokemon. And I had diluted that into just like or dislike or whatever. And that was quite a while ago now. It was in 2025, but early or something. I don't know. And I looked at that sheet and I'm like, man, I must have been real angry when I made this. Oh, it's so fucking funny. But it's been very interesting. I mean, we should probably say we're talking Pokemon, a lot of Pokemon.
Yeah. It came up last time, and we decided we had to go all in.
It's come up several times. Well, because I have such a thing with like human Pokemon.
Sure.
Which, spoiler alert, I realized, sometimes I don't use good words well, and I can't talk so good. And then in the process of doing the thing, I'm like, that's not what I meant at all.
Excellent.
So we're gonna have like two slightly
great combo
metrics.
with me, who is here to specifically debate the specific words you used and not your greater point.
That's my ultimate weapon. That's my greatest fucking counter to Hank, is saying things that I think I mean and then realizing later that I'm an idiot.
Yeah. Yeah, if you just said something different, then we'd be like, that's fine.
Here's the thing.
If you're just like, I hate new Pokemon or whatever, I'm like, that's fair.
I'm excited to see because since you took me more literally, I'm still interested about that, though. Like, I'm excited to see what those statistics are. And then I have my own thing, which I think it's still a hard thing. It's still like a thing that you can quantify. Like, anybody could do more what my metric was for humans, so to speak.
Sure.
It's just maybe more broad. But like, it's definitely a thing. That's sort of the thing, is all of the stuff we did, anybody could sit down and do, right? Like, you would get the same. It's not such a specific subjective thing for either of us that like nobody else could do it or whatever.
Ooh.
Yeah. How do you want to start? I'm realizing now I actually forgot to do it. Did you get like a total percentage liked out of every Pokemon? Like, did you total up all the Pokemon and then like see how many you actually liked?
Well, I mean, I wasn't just counting liked, right? I'm counting fucking highest here. I didn't do a full total for all the games now, though, because that doesn't interest me. I could do it quickly.
Yeah. I mean, I might pop it in there. How do I need to? Oh, I forget. Every time I do this, it was actually very nice because I'm using Google Sheets and I got accepted into like the little AI thing. I'm so fucking bad at Sheets and Excel. I was like, what's the formula for this thing that's easy? Until I like memorized it. It's tricky, man.
Sum equals sum
Yeah,
equals counter. Those are the only two I was really using.
How did it fucking know what I wanted? That's kind of scary.
30 plus.
Because this is 14. This is great podcast content.
Yeah.
Figuring out the liked percentage. Can I just like move that over here? Hell yeah. Oh, it's working beautifully.
Now I need number of.
Because it's C24. Yeah, okay. I got my. This is a surprising figure for me.
Okay. Give it to me.
So I just did my liked. I guess we should say the way that we were rating Pokemon. First off, we said designs, but it's really just like, do you look at a Pokemon and when you look at a Pokemon, does it make you feel more happy or more sad? Thumbs up or thumbs down? Just a binary thing.
That's not what I did.
We did add that. We added like the. Did you tier all of them? I did an S tier, but I didn't do like a true rating for all of them.
Yeah, I only did S tier. I looked at some and I'm like, that's A, but that's not S. So
yeah. So we have so it's really liked, dislike for like in this case, thumbs up, thumbs down, and like an S tier basically. Which I did it after you said that. I did as well.
I didn't do thumbs up, thumbs down.
You didn't do that at all?
No.
I said
I didn't care.
That's crazy. I thought you did that. Okay, interesting. So you just did. What was your main? All right. Well, what stuff did you track then? give me the categories.
Human to me.
Uh-huh.
I also just noted on how many Pokemon from each game were literally in the humanoid egg group.
Yes.
How many games does the game say are human?
Yeah.
Sometimes there was no overlap in those.
It was it's very funny.
And then I tracked S tier designs.
Okay. Interesting.
And I tracked that and then I separated out like just noting starters and legendaries separately just to have those numbers
right
a little bit.
So I did,
and I also went through mega forms and regional forms because that stuff actually spoilers kind of carry some of the later games for me.
And
I really like megas in particular.
I ignored that stuff. That's mostly because like I guess I could have done like a pure design thing. Maybe it'd be a little different, but like conceptually I dislike it. So it's coming in guilty until proven innocent, essentially.
Sure.
And I still remember back in the day when there were mega evolutions and then they like reverted, and I was so upset because I didn't like see anything about them beforehand. They were just in the game, and then like I don't know, they just didn't hit. But I think like some of the designs could be cool. I understand why they hit for people, you know, or like what's the one where they get big Gigantamax. Okay.
Well, Dynamax is just getting big, which who cares?
Yeah, there's ones that have special forms.
They have like a special new form.
Yeah, because there's Fat Pikachu, which is like
Fat Pikachu and Long Meowth.
Yeah. So like some of that stuff is very funny, but like I just don't, you know. And
yeah, I love that shit. So
yeah, no, that's I get it. I think the regional forms are cool in practice, but none of them, like I even kind of looked through, none of them really do it for me.
They're a handful.
Yeah,
they're a handful that do it for me.
Yeah, that's like I know a couple, like, and I know like the popular ones.
Like they gave Doug Trio hair. That's fucking hilarious.
So like it's funny. It's fucking funny.
Yeah.
But like the funny doesn't outweigh.
Dude, a lot of some of my S tiers, it's just funny.
Yeah. No, that's fair.
I'm about it.
Hell yeah, dude.
What are we fucking here to like? I'm not.
You're
I'm here to
wrong.
like
You're wrong, you bitch.
I'm here to enjoy Pokemon that are funny. I'm here to enjoy Pokemon that are Digimon.
Oh,
Look, I'm just about it.
Oh, it's disgusting.
I like Digimon.
Yeah, I like Digimon too. I guess the thing that I tracked that you didn't is I redid my liked just overall.
Sure.
And this was I did a binary thing because like there are probably a bunch where I could do like a completely neutral. I'm like, I don't hate this. This isn't a thumbs down, but I can't say I like it. Fuck that. So my percentage overall actually was higher than the last time I did this. So when I did the big image tier list ranking, it was like barely over 50%. It was like 51 or something like that. And I'm like, we're going to get one more gen of Pokemon, and this is like straight into the fucking negative, probably. This time, the first time I did it, I didn't total up the first time. It would have been slightly higher because every single generation except Gen 6, interestingly, when I redid this with all the names and I looked through the art, I was a little lower on every single. I found like another 1 or 2 in each gen that I was like, I really don't. It's not. No, this isn't it. Gen 6 was dead even, but the total I got in the end was 59.9% liked. So we're still in the clear. Like I'm still overall more Pokemon are good than bad. The surprising thing is that by the time we get down to gen, there is a clear trend. Like it's in the 90. It's the first 3 gens are like plus 90%. It's like 95, 97, 95. And then it declines. But of the Pokemon, by the time we get to Gen 9, there are 13 Pokemon out of 120 that I liked. But of those 13, 6 I put in S tier.
Yeah.
Like it's the high. It's 50%. That's the highest S tier out of any of the generations. So that shit was surprising to me. I'm like that. The ones I like in later gens, I really fucking like. Is kind of what I'm noticing overall.
Hell yeah. Yeah, no, I definitely have the most S tiers in Gen 1 by far. I'm Gen 1 biased.
Count, and that's the thing we should also say, which should be obvious. It's all fucking subjective and biased.
Yeah,
it's all
I have like
just
I have a strong bias towards Gen 1. I have a strong bias to the Pokemon that showed up in the anime for when I watched it. Like, yeah. You know.
Yeah, man. Gen 1 also had the most S tiers for me, I'll say. And I didn't even start with Gen 1.
It's too good.
So what was your human count? I don't know if you totaled that or if you did a.
I didn't total it because what I cared about was the trend.
The trend.
You said it had gotten worse. Yeah. It was like I just wanted to show it wasn't consistently. There weren't consistently more humans every fucking game. That wasn't happening.
And what did you find?
It was not happening.
Do you want to run down the percentages by gen?
Okay. So starting out, Gen 1, human to me, 22%.
Wow. Holy moly. Okay. All right. Sure.
Gen 2, 19%. Gen 3, 18%. Gen 4, drop off, 10%. We got an outlier. Gen 5, back up, 17%. Gen 6, 12.5%. Gen 7, 16%. Gen 8, 21%. Back up. And Gen 7, 17%. Or Gen 9, whatever.
Yeah. Interesting. Okay.
17%.
I kind of, as I was looking through, I'm like, based on the just human wording, I'm like, I feel like I'm taking the L on that.
Mhm.
When I was really fucking looking at it. And that kind of caused me. I would have done. I think I would have done fewer because the fact that you had that many in Gen 1, I think my definition was maybe of if when I was saying human, I think I was a little bit more strict of like what I consider human. Like my initial pass, before I had like realized that maybe wasn't the right terminology. In Gen 1, it was 9 Pokemon were human, and that was 6%. So I totaled it that way under that more strict definition for all of them, or not totaled, but went through. And
Yeah.
I'm like, why do I still like the trend is showing this, but is my heart telling me that it's fake? Like what's happening here? Cause like I am nothing if not like open to being wrong. I'm wrong so fucking much. So I'm like, why do I feel like I'm still fucking right? Even though I'm looking at the numbers, I'm like, well, it must be me then. And that's when I had to rethink. So my trend, when I realized what I actually was meaning and feeling, human is not a great term. I don't know a single word to put it in, but it's like not meta, like external thing, like references to the real world maybe, or like people elements involved. So for example, there is, oh man, I don't remember what gen it's from. There was like a little kind of like, he's not a robot, but he's like a little kind of gemstone golem-ish looking thing. It's not the actual golem with like a wind-up thing on it, but like it's like it looks like it's wearing a little like petticoat. Like it has buttons and it has like the tails and everything else, like that sort of thing where it's like this Pokemon is just in a fucking suit jacket, like straight up. That sort of thing.
Sure.
So my second time around, I was focusing on that. Like how many Pokemon were bringing in elements of, I don't know, like humanity, Earth, our world.
I mean,
or
one of my main criteria were, does it sort of look and act human? But an extra criteria that could get you on the list was if you had a human job in the anime. Chansey, that's a human.
Yeah. No, there's like
Dragonite, he delivers the fucking mail in that fucking movie. He's a human.
That's what I was thinking, because I'm like, you have that element, right? Like if you're especially if you're I haven't done much of the anime. Like I've taken in a bit of it, but it's not a thing. I wasn't thinking about it that much. But the parts that I did see, like Slowking is a fucking person. He wants pants.
He wants pants. He's a human.
He's a human, man.
The secret of Pokemon is they're fucking all human. Like,
I know.
Some of them don't talk English, but the way they characterize them, they're fucking people.
So I didn't actually. I
Some
told
of them are
you
just more animal-ish.
I told you I was going to go through, because I've said this before. If I consider Pokemon in the context of a Pokemon mystery dungeon game where they talk in English and you can understand them and they have thoughts and storylines and feelings and relationships or whatever, I'm like, I feel like I'm a lot softer on those on the designs in that context. I didn't have to.
And I don't separate that partially because there's a alongside the first movie there was like a short that was like about Ash's Pokemon just hanging out with other Pokemon, and they just fucking translated everything. Like the Pokemon are just all talking.
Yeah.
Like it's just like that was like firmly established. Like they're fucking all just like cognitive beings like humans.
Yeah.
They just can't understand some of them. Most of them.
Yeah. And
also, Meowth fucking talks English.
He just learns English straight up. So.
He just learns. He just tries hard.
Yeah.
These other Pokemon just aren't out here giving the effort.
I didn't have to like go through and make that a metric, because when I was going through it, I went through it in like every other capacity, and then at the end I was like, actually I'm just fine with all of these in that context. Like if I think about them in that way, they're all just fine. Like it's 100%. There's maybe one. Hang on, that can't be true. There's like one. Who was it? Which one of you fuckers was in the dumpster? I can't. There was like maybe one or two where I was like, your design is unforgivable. I can't actually remember
Hell
at this
yeah.
juncture. It wasn't the garbage Pokemon. I don't even know, man.
Trubbish?
Yeah, that's
Garbodor? That's S tier.
actual
S
garbage.
tier Pokemon.
That's S tier. So I'll give a percentage.
It's a photo of me. That's a photo of me.
I'll give a percentage of my like human person, real world, whatever people element thing, because that
sure.
that aligned with how I was feeling. So Gen 1, 8.6%. Gen 2, 12%. Gen 3 goes up to 13%. Gen 4 goes up to 23%. Gen 5, 26%. Down a little for Gen 6, which is it goes to 18%. Gen 7 skyrockets to actually Gen 7 and 8 skyrocket to 39% each, nearly 40.
Whoa.
And Gen 9 goes back down to 25%. So those are my feelings, obviously. Like kind of what I'd be curious on is if someone else went in with that criteria, like what of these Pokemon are like I don't know, because that's not even like so many Pokemon are referencing real things. I didn't count names, I'll say. That was one thing, because I'm like Alakazam is on the list, sort of, because he's kind of personist. He has a mustache, or it has a mustache, I should say. It uses spoons.
Yeah. He's in the humanoid egg group.
He's in the humanoid egg group. So Alakazam and Kadabra both got in there. Abra didn't scream person to me. It didn't scream like real life. Like, it was just a thing.
Abra does hit person for me. You just don't ever see him like standing up.
Yeah.
But
no,
he's a little nappy boy. But
yeah.
if they ever depicted Abra as just like doing stuff, it would be human.
Oh, fucking hindsight. I just thought of it. Hindsight. I could have probably put Latias in the human category, because it turns into a person and wants to fuck Ash.
I feel like then you have to put in literally every legendary from a movie.
I know. I was thinking of that too. I'm like, there's so many that are just, because like, yeah, it's a thing. You know what? I should say also, as part of my thing, what I was going through for. I actually can count because I marked these off, because someone mentioned that they did the names, and I have the names in front of me. Blastoise did get counted for human stuff, for human elements or whatever. I didn't count stuff like
I ended up just
Porygon.
Yeah. Porygon you didn't count? Okay.
Because
I counted Blastoise.
Yeah. I mean, he has guns. He just has actual fucking metal cannons.
Yeah.
Which are cool. I should also mention, being a thing, an element of that, doesn't mean I dislike, like, the games I dislike more Pokemon as the games go on, so there's a better chance that a Pokemon is both like has human elements and I dislike it. But like Blastoise is in my S category.
Sure.
It's good. It's just fucking cool.
Yeah. Yeah. And again, it was the thing that like just got me was like you were like stating this like a fact. Like obviously, the games have just gotten more and more humans, not like they're just human in a way that I like less as they go on. That I know. Yeah, that's a fine opinion to have. You can just not like things.
Yeah,
it's just funny.
When I did my more strict ranking, like my initial pass, I didn't mark off names, so I don't actually have any. I don't remember what was what exactly. There was still an upward trend, but I was being very. I mean, if you're not taking into account like the anime or anything else, like Chansey not a person, Meowth not a person. Like I don't care if they talked at any point. I'm just looking at the design on its own and a void. There was a slight upward trend, but it was very overstated by myself. Like the highest it got was Gen 8 at nearly 17%, but like everything else, like it starts at like 6%. So, and it's not like super consistent, but it is a very slow, tiny upward trend.
Yeah.
I think it was just maybe it's that compounded with me generally disliking designs more, but I was just hating.
Sure.
I was just being a hater.
Hell yeah. That's all I want. That's all I wanted to get to. So you were just being a hater. That's fine. It's fine as long as you admit that you're just being a hater.
I'll say, I think across the board for like every metric that I use, like Gen 2 is winning. Except for S tiers, like not necessarily with S tiers percentage wise or number wise. But it's very, it missed a lot of things that I was counting against these games.
Yeah, no, it's definitely Gen 1 big W for me.
Yeah.
And then Gen 3 I think is number 2.
That makes sense.
Then, so the big thing is, I honestly like Pokemon. If you just went by without doing megas or extra forms or anything, like the games take the number of S tiers for me takes a fucking nosedive at Gen 5 and like doesn't recover. The thing that recovers it for me are megas and to a lesser extent and Gigantamax, honestly. Like it's really those two things. Like I really like a lot of the Gigantamax forms too.
Sure.
It gets fucking dire without those. So Scarlet and Violet, it's dire because terrestrialization sucks.
It's awful. There's nothing redeeming about it.
And I think this is just part of my. I think this is like I would. This isn't like a trend. This is just it was a miss for me. The future form of the like Paradox Pokemon.
Yeah.
I like a bunch of the old ones, like the ancient Pokemon, but I fucking hate all the future ones because they're all robots that aren't steel type, and it just annoys me.
Yeah.
But that's just like a choice they made for that game that I don't like. There's no like trend there.
Yeah. We'll see.
So that's like, to me, it's like Scarlet and Violet is a miss because it didn't their gimmick. I didn't hit it all, and some of their new like forms or whatever for older Pokemon also just were a miss for me.
Yeah.
So it's just like I had 5 S tiers and that's fucking it.
Yeah.
And that's like the second lowest for any game, period.
Did you count how like do you have a total for how many S tiers you have?
Total S tiers, I can
Yeah, put that in quick.
get that. Okay. So let's see. We got 36 in Gen 1. We got 19 in Gen 2. We got 23 in Gen 3. We got 17. Then we got the drop off goes to 12. Then 6. Then 4. Then 13 for Sword and Shield. And then 5 for Scarlet and Violet. So not counting megas and forms, it's 135.
Okay.
And then it's like another, if you count megas and regional forms, it's another 37.
Okay.
No, 38. 38.
Gotcha.
Designs that I like, or that I love.
Yeah.
That gets to you to like 173 total.
So I had, for total S tiers, I had 176. And I wasn't even trying. Like the first time I messaged you, I was like a little stressed about like how
you're like poking me for like how are you considering wrestling?
Well, I just wanted like I wasn't gonna fucking straight copy you. I just was like, soundboard.
It was just funny. Because
what are you
it's
doing,
like,
man? Let me see
you
your
literally
answers.
pick your favorites. You're like looking at my sheet, like trying to get spark inspiration.
Let me see. Well, so the first time I did it, I went through and I was like, it felt too loose almost. I was like, is all of this really S tier? Like how high am I putting S tier? Like, am I just tiering these straight on a ladder, or is there like a bit of exponential stuff? Like, is like S tier going to be like the top 10 or whatever? And I winded it up and I just kind of said, fuck it. And I just like really just followed my heart. And I ended up at like 176, which is a little over 10%. So
hell yeah.
I'm like kind of and that feels right. I looked at it. I'm like, that's kind of crazy how that just sort of fucking worked. Like that's about right. That's what I would have in S tier. You know, it's your top 10% out of a little over 1,000 for me. I'm not even counting megaforms and everything else.
Yeah. Yeah, I was pretty harsh on. I would say probably I was like harsher at Gen 1 and for picking my S tiers. Or I would have just like literally picked every Pokemon in Gen 1 or something.
Yeah.
That's why I didn't want to go. That's just kind of why I didn't want to like broaden it at all more. Because I was just like, I'm just going to fucking say I like every Pokemon in Gen 1.
Yeah.
I just kind of like them all. They're old enough. I love that game.
Yeah, man. No, it's fucking good.
And yeah, but once you get to Gen 5, it's fucking dire. I'm like, I don't care about fucking any of these.
I'm honestly surprised. I was a big hater of Gen 5 when it came out. And that was just me being really critical of a lot of the designs, I think. Maybe even just the initial ones. I don't know. I was just a hater, man.
Yeah. I mean, Gen 5 has easily the most number of Pokemon.
Yes.
And like that game was so that is like the one game that's like, here's only new stuff. Right?
Yeah.
Like all the like Gen 2 and Gen 3 have like new Pokemon, but they're not and Gen 4, but they're not like pushing them down your throat the same way. Like particularly Gen 2 and Gen 4 are like have much fewer than Gen 1 and Gen 3. It's like Gen 1, Gen 3, and Gen 5, those are like the biggest ones for number of Pokemon they added.
Yes. And now like Gen 9 is up there, but it doesn't hit those.
Yeah, it's still not as much as 3.
Yeah. No, Gen 5 was a surprise based on how much I bitched about it back in the day. Like I had 51% liked. Like when I went back, and I didn't realize it was the longest time when I was like, I would look at Pokemon, but like out of the context of the games, or I would encounter Pokemon in new games and like, I don't fucking remember if it's Gen 4 or 5 or 6 or 7 or whatever. And then I like went back, I'm like, oh, a lot of these Pokemon that I actually love but are new to me were actually just in Gen 5. I didn't fucking see them, I guess, or didn't internalize them or whatever. So that was extremely funny. I thought for years that Lilligant was Gen 6 or Gen 4. Nope, that's 5, baby. That's when I I still remember learning that, and I was like, I should probably hate less. Talking so much fucking shit, and I just don't even know.
Yeah.
No regrets, though.
as long as you don't have regrets.
Oh, hating's fun, man. Everybody should be a hater sometimes.
No, man. You got to do the math.
You do have to do the math so you can know if your hating is justified.
Yeah, you have to know if you're actually a hater, or if you're just stupid.
I'm
Like, just unknown of your own opinion.
yeah. And see, for the human, like that, I was hating on just like they look like humans, and that I was wrong.
Mm-hmm.
That was a incorrect
Yeah.
statement. So I found a different way to hate.
Yeah, no. I mean, doing this like definitely hit home for me, like why Scarlet Violet didn't hit for me, really.
Yeah, yeah, man.
It's like, oof, it's fucking dire. I like Tinkaton. That's like about it. Oh, I love Annihilate. That's like my
Yeah.
number one.
I looked at
I'm
Annihilate
like,
for so long. I'm like, do I like you? I'm sorry, I don't think I like you. You're like just it's one of those where I'm like, this is like the neutral, or like this is like the B- tier or something, you know? If I was gonna actually tier Pokemon.
He's Super
It's close.
Saiyan Primate.
I know.
Except he's a ghost because he's so angry he wouldn't refuse to die.
If he wasn't a ghost and they actually did like a Super Saiyan thing, that might have to just go straight to S tier. There's a very funny bias that we both agreed that we have, which is, have I kicked someone's ass in Pokemon close combat with this Pokemon?
Hell yeah.
Like,
Slitherwing, S tier.
Slitherwing S tier. Like Scrappy.
And mostly like if it's in close combat, it's up a tier from where like I had it before, probably.
Oh, easy.
Like it just raised the roof on all of them, even if some of them are still not S tier to me, but like they're definitely all higher.
Yeah, dude. I mean, like I look at
rules.
Scrafty and I'm like, there's no way you even enter my consciousness at any point. Except I remember throwing shit at Hank with you, so you're in there.
I've never been a bigger Chestnut fan in my entire life,
dude.
I thought that Pokemon was lame.
It's crazy. It's so funny how like, I mean, it's also a thing of like how important art is, right? Or the art style, I should say.
Yeah,
because that was another big thing. Is the first time I went through, I was just looking at Cerebi.net, which I think has only the current 3D models. It's real easy to hate those. Like it's really fucking easy. The second time,
like my big example for myself is Mega Charizard X, which I think is a sick design in a vacuum, and I fucking hate how they render it in the games, so I never use it.
Yeah.
The way they make his like fire coming out of his mouth like a static like fucking like thing, I just like looks like trash.
Yeah, dude. Oh, there's
also functionally Mega Charizard Y is more fun because he gives sun and and using weather is a more fun thing to do.
Gotcha. So my second time, I looked at the Sugimori drawings, which was
that's what I was looking at. Yeah,
that was huge. And it was actually funny because some of them I like looking at the sprite or whatever, or the model for like Smeargle. I'm like, yeah, you're in. You're in a like. And then I looked at the official art and I'm like, fuck you. Get out of here. I hate this.
Wow.
It didn't hit. Or like Smoochum, the Jinx baby. Look at the sprite. I'm like, yeah, you're all right, I guess. Your mom is awful, but you're okay. And I look at the art and I'm like, you gotta go. You're both bad. Apples and trees and all that. Speaking of apples, there was another metric that I tracked because it's one I bitched about before, and I had to know. We're here doing all this data collection. I had to know, and that was Pokemon that are just a fucking object, just a straight up thing from real life, and there's some overlap, right, with like the human element thing. There was only like one case where I was like, I don't know which to put you in. Which was it? Oh, it's fucking eluding me. There was like one, maybe two cases or something. But for the most part, I kept those like totally separate because it was just like, are you a thing? And that was also, I may have exaggerated slightly about how much that had increased a little bit. Because that was, I mean, Gen 1 comes out at like 5%, and then it dips, and then it like goes down to, I mean, for Gen 2, actually, I put 0%. There's no just you're a thing Pokemon. And then Gen 3 is 2%, Gen 4 is 5, Gen 5 is nearly 11%, and then it's like 8%, 4%, and 7% for Gen 8 and 9. So like it's like another slight increase, but it's not. Some of the hating may have been a little overblown.
Yeah.
I'd do it again, but you know, I'm still gonna hate at the same level. But it's
almost like
heads,
the things you have strong feelings about, whether positive nor negative, can skew your feelings against how things are overall.
Yeah, I mean, it just means that now when I'm hating like a motherfucker in the future, I'm gonna have the numbers in the back of my head. But I'm still gonna still gonna fucking make us stink. The problem is I'm gonna make such a fucking fuss, and then I'll like throw the numbers at someone, and they're understandably going to be like, "That's barely fucking different."
Yeah.
It's a 2% increase over like 30 fucking years. Get out of here. It's actually crazy when you put it that way. Like, it's gone up by like 2% over 30 years. That's so fucking little. Oh, I've complained so much about object Pokemon too. That's so fucking funny. Oh my god.
They print one more fucking teapot, and you're like, I can't fucking deal anymore.
Dude, that's just, yeah, man. Is that a fucking teacup? I'm gonna kill someone. But see, like, a lot of the object Pokemon were just in my, that's actually one thing I meant to do, and I just didn't get around to it, is like tracking of the human and object Pokemon, what percent did I like or dislike by game? Because I would be kind of curious, what exceptions did I make? I think for object Pokemon, the only exception was the Aegislash line, because I'm a predictable bitch, and it's a fucking
sword. That's not an object.
It's a possessed sword, and I'm like, you're in. Those were my S tier. I like those guys. Always have.
Hell yeah.
Or like, for example, like you can be an object and also have like a cool design. I mean, I think swords are cool, so it was going to be hard for them to like fuck that up, right? But for example, like Litwick, Lampent, and Chandelure, those look fucking cool. The color scheme is great. The design is solid. Like those are just, I think they're so cool. But then you have, like, in theory, the I forget the exact name. It's sarcophagor or some shit. I don't know. It's the possessed sarcophagus from whatever gen. In theory, I think a possessed sarcophagus is fucking cool. I think that works on the same level that like a possessed sword does. I just think the hands coming out of it are ass. Like it just doesn't. The concept is great, but the design does not hit for me. But that's something that in theory could work, because like a thing being possessed makes a lot more sense to me than like a fucking ice cream cone. I hate that. Might be the worst. That might be the worst one, because like that's even more so than the human stuff. Like the human stuff was mostly just, I feel weird about like forcing you to fight a god or whatever and keeping you in a ball. It's a little weird. But the object stuff, I'm like, you're a set of keys, man. What are you doing? How did we get here?
S tier, Klefki.
No, really?
I love Klefki.
You're doing it to fucking annoy me.
No, I like legit love Klefki. I love using it in the game.
That's insane.
It's so funny. It's so
why
funny.
Do you like use? You just think it? Oh my god. No,
it's so funny.
It's not funny enough. Bidoof is funny. Bidoof is a funny Pokemon. He's S tier.
Bidoof. Meh. That's an HM servant.
Yeah.
That's not a friend.
It's a stepping stool.
No, I'm a little hard on Bidoof.
Why? Is there like a particular reason, or just like fucking? Fuck
He's
that
just,
guy?
you know, the age I was at when I played that game.
Sure.
It's not like Gen 1, 2, and 3. You know?
Yeah. My
I think I was in college by the time I'm playing Bidoof. Get out of here.
I mean, I didn't really like Bidoof at the time, and I was like, if you were in college, I would have been like 3, I guess, something like that. I do you know what Gen 4 Pokemon I looked at? I just fucking stared at, trying to decide if it was a like or a dislike for so goddamn long. Torterra. Because it's such a fucking disappointment. Like, it's so... Turtwig is so fucking good. And then I think, honest to God, the only reason why Torterra ended up in my liked category is because Grottle is just so fucking bad that Torterra is like good in comparison after you evolve it.
I like what they did with Torterra in the movie, the live action movie, where they're just like a fucking giant one.
Oh yeah. See, that's
good.
like there's
Torterra. The problem is, if you give me a Torterra that's like Pokemon size,
yeah,
where it's like, you know, 4 foot tall or whatever, or 3 foot tall or whatever, I'm like, this is whatever. You give me a Torterra that's like giant,
huge.
I'm like, now we're talking. Give me a big turtle.
Well,
also, I definitely have a soft spot in my heart for Turtle Squad.
Oh, the Squirtle
that's all turtles.
Oh, an actual turtle squad. Okay. Hell yeah, dude.
I mean, yeah. Squirrel Squad, that's S tier all day.
Yeah, you're gonna anybody who looks at this list is gonna be like, this dude likes the plant Pokemon.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
Not all of them. Some of them are too.
But I tell you how cutthroat I was being on my Gen 1 list is Blastoise did not make S tier. Squirtle did.
Damn.
It was Bulbasaur, Charizard, and Squirtle for the starters.
Yeah, my S tiers for the starters were just straight up all of the Bulbasaur line: Charmander, Charizard, Squirtle, and Blastoise.
The thing is, I actually just don't really like Charmander that much.
He's cute. There's probably, there's probably a...
It's kind of because in the anime he kind of doesn't have a character. He's just like an abuse victim.
So yeah, that's what I was literally.
But once he becomes Charmeleon, he gets so much personality. He's such a dick. It's great. But Charmeleon is like hit or miss as a design. In some games he looks good. In some games I think he looks like shit.
Yeah,
he's such a tweener. But Charizard, that's easy S tier.
Oh, like
he's got that big gut.
I think Charizard is a little bit glazed, but even then, like, I can't fucking deny that it's just S tier.
Yeah, I mean, it's him and Pikachu are like, I'm like
the face of the entire fucking franchise.
Yeah, but they're also like probably my top 5. Like,
oh,
I'm being real. So, I love them.
You know who I've semi-recently, within like the last couple of years, realized is in my top 5?
Oh,
Dunsparce. I love that guy.
Bizarre to me.
I love that fucking guy, dude.
How do you feel about Dunsparce?
Unnecessary and fucking stupid. I didn't like that. That was
so funny. Done.
I just hate it.
Yeah, sure.
Maybe if I didn't. You know what? I got the art. What am I doing? Where's Dunsparce? What? That's Gen 9. Okay. Let me slip into the archives here for a second. Where the fuck is this folder? Cause in like the model is just so bad which is true for like a shitload of these Pokemon. But let me look at the art again for Dunsparce, because I feel like there is a world in which I don't mind it. While I'm looking through Gen 9 stuff, there was actually a bunch of Pokemon that I had never seen in my fucking life before that made S tier. Like Wo-Chien. I don't know how to pronounce it. The like leafy slug thing. And like all of those kind of looking things, whatever the hell. Like I thought they were pretty damn cool. I didn't know they existed. I'd never seen them. Dunsparce, there we are.
Yeah, that's like a legendary from Scarlet and Violet.
Yes. So yeah, I don't let me compare. Where's Dunsparce now? Where's my boy?
I mean, the joke is they basically look identical.
I mean, yeah, that's the thing, right? He has like an extra little section.
Yeah.
He's 206. Dunsparce and Dunsparce. I think, honest to God, you know what? I think I don't like the design that's on his belly. Maybe that exists on Dunsparce and I've just never seen it because I've only taken in the games. I think the problem is that Dunsparce is just like, he looks like a sleepy boy and he's just like chilling. And this dude is like lifting up a little bit. I don't know. Maybe if it wasn't. Oh, you know what another thing is that I'm noticing in this that's a little bit subtle but kind of impacts a little? He has a very, on Dunsparce, at least in this art, in the folder of the Sugimori art, he doesn't have a hard line between his blue underbelly and his yellow like back. It just kind of they fade slightly into each other. There's like a hard line, but it's not black. In Dunsparce, it's all like very drawn out, which I think is kind of a whiff for me. But like, I guess the pose, like I mean, it's like anything else, right? I'm looking at it and I'm like, this isn't that bad. You fucker, getting me to like things. Get out of my head. No, I'm a hater.
It's so easy.
I mean, I am like, right. That's the thing. Like, I'm a simple,
yeah,
easy target for like anything. Even fucking looking at this, I'm like, maybe I should play like Scarlet more. Like,
if only that game didn't just look like ass.
I mean, yeah, like probably if I was gonna play one, it would be like Arceus or something.
Sure.
Honestly, it should be Gen 5.
Go on a mission from God. Yo, you play Gen 5 again?
Yeah, because like I've actually never gone back to it, and that's the one where I'm like, I hate it on you so much. Gen 6 I liked. I actually thought, because Gen 5 was like when people started really, like, you couldn't fucking say anything bad about that game without people accusing you of being a Gen 1er, right? Like, people were hating on Gen 5 for so many reasons, but no matter what, everyone's like, just go back to Gen 1 since that's the only good one. But like, it was just it got really annoying on my end.
Sure. I was an adult. I did not engage that much in the conversation.
I was all in on those conversations.
I was more like just annoyed because I didn't really enjoy the game that much. What's weird to me is like I felt like that game, its game flow was too slow to me.
Sure.
And I was never bothered but like then I hear the discussion online is everyone fucking loses their mind at Gen 4 for the health bars moving too slow, which never bothered me. But in Gen 5, when you go in and out of a building, the like extra half second or whatever it takes that like holds before you're allowed to move again drove me insane. Like I hated it so much.
Yeah. Yeah. But
the other thing is like I fucking love Gen 6.
I really like Gen 6. Yeah, playing it, I was like, this is cool.
And then I was counting my S tiers and it was so few. I was like, what the fuck? Why is this is so low? And then I realized, because I absolutely love like half the megas. It's like actually like half of them I just think are complete fire and I love it.
Yeah.
I love the over the topness and like the making of Pokemon better.
Sure.
like more viable. Like obviously some of them are fucking whiffs, but
Are you hearing this, nerd?
yeah, I like strong things. Just like in Magic, I like strong, powerful Magic cards. I like things that are fun to use in the video game.
I get it. I'm just the I'm
But
gonna
also,
put
did you see Amphrose's hair? Majestic.
yeah.
Honestly, my problem with Megas is you can't use all of them. You're so limited in your ability to actually use them.
See, and maybe if I could have used all of them, that would have hit more or something.
There's no room on my team to use Mega Manetric, even though that design is so fucking funny because he's just two big triangles. Like that's one like I'd never use that Pokemon, but this design, oh, it's so funny. It's so funny.
So, fun fact: outside of
But Mega Latios and Latios, trash because they just
oh
the
god,
same.
yeah, they're so mid.
I hate that they just made them both purple.
Yeah.
If they just preserved their colors, it would be so much better.
So, based on like, I'm trying to word this because I wrote this fucking weird. I wanted to know. I got my percentage. I totaled my number of S tier Pokemon, and then I wanted to know what percentage of S tier Pokemon were in each gen, right? I also wanted to know in a generation of the Pokemon I liked, what percentage of those liked Pokemon were in S tier for me. And Gen 6 is the highest. Of my liked Pokemon in Gen 6, 40% of I shouldn't say it's my highest. Gen 9 is my highest, but that's because there's so few that I liked. Like Gen 6 is the one where like I liked a lot of the Pokemon, but it had a very high percentage of S tier designs.
Yeah.
And I really like those legends. Xerneas is fucking cool, dude. I don't like the slug thing. I don't like Zygarde or whatever his name is.
I don't think I've liked a legend since Gen 4. Like that much.
What did I like I didn't like many of the Gen 4 legends. What did I like for Gen 5? I liked none of the Gen 5 legends. I liked just the face legends for Gen 6. And then I think those are the last ones I enjoyed outside of some of the weird ones from Gen 9. Like Great Tusk and Slitherwing and whatever.
Yeah, I just after Gen 5 it starts where I'm just like I'm a Legends hater from Gen 5 forward.
Hell yeah, they suck.
I have no time. I have no time for these. I just don't care. And like even if I think they're okay, I don't care about them at all because of like their existence within the game. I never want to use them.
Sure.
So I'm just like done with them. I just don't care anymore.
I think there is,
which is funny because I fucking I love Mew and Mewtwo.
yeah.
Like I was like my main team in Gen 1 had Mew and Mewtwo on it. So like when I was a kid, I was like all about it. But
did you actually get an event Mew? Or did you do the little?
The Game Shark.
Oh, use the Game Shark. Okay. I did the glitch once. That was in like high school or whatever. There's like the thing where you can get Mew or whatever.
Yeah, I used the glitch on the 3DS ports of Gen 1.
But did you ever
two Mews?
Did you ever get Mew 3?
No. Well, yes, it's called Mega Mewtwo.
No, Mew 3 from Gen 1. I also didn't get it. I assume it was something I did and not that the thing on Cheat Code Central was incorrect and someone making a thing up. That couldn't possibly be it.
Oh, that's like when fucking person to tell us about the secret part you can unlock in the game where you can start fusing Pokemon.
Oh my god,
Because of
dude!
that fucking episode of the show where the Ghastly makes a Blastoise and a Venustoise fuse into Venustoise.
I mean, nobody would. That's probably one of my biggest gaming disappointments. Is when, I guess technically, like, Pokemon Silver wasn't my first Pokemon game that I ever played. I did play like a smidgen of Pokemon Red before that, enough to like get hyped about Pokemon. But Silver was like the first game I had and could play a bunch. And you get to the breeder and you're like, you can put 2 Pokemon in and they make an egg and a new Pokemon comes out. I thought it was just fusion. I was so fucking hyped. Even at that age, I was like, like 6 or 7 or some bullshit, maybe 8. Like I was very little. And even at that age, I was like, this is going to be the coolest fucking thing. Like I took 2 Pokemon that I guess apparently were coincidentally able to breed. They made an egg, and I was so fucking like I was losing my mind, and then it hatched and was just like the fucking mom or dad or whatever the hell it was, and I'm like,
yeah,
is this just life? Is this just what I have to look forward to for forever? I mean, it wasn't.
No, well, I mean, unless you play ROM hacks.
I was gonna say it was what I had to live with until like the fans did it.
Yeah. Pokemon Fusions exists.
I need to play that. I really, honestly, I probably should be playing
some of
Pokemon.
Some of those monstrosities look so bad.
Dude, it's so funny. Give me that garbage. I love that shit. But not Trubbish. Not Trubbish. Too garbage.
But yeah, no, like one of the reasons I say how much I love Klefki is again because like that game I have 6. I only have 6 S tiers, and Klefki is one of them. So
Unreal.
looms large in my brain on that game. It's like Klefki and Aegislash and Talonflame.
My lowest S tier counts were 3 apiece for Gen 7 and Gen 8. And one of those is the Como-O line. And that's just close combat doing work. Like, you're fucking cool, so that must mean your predecessors are cool.
Yeah, Gen 7, it's fucking dire, but it has Mimikyu, so that makes up for a lot.
See, I hate Mimikyu. As like conceptually,
Mimikyu.
I'm like, this is awful.
The only thing better than
Meta
Mimikyu
ass.
is Pikachu dressing up as Mimikyu stares on for Halloween.
Ugh.
That shit's so funny. Get fucking owned.
There was the S tiers that I had, and maybe this, like, any of this is subject to change, right? Like, like I think that I don't know if I mentioned it to you. I mentioned it to someone else. I'm like, the only way to actually fucking figure out what Pokemon I like and dislike in this way would be to, or even as a tier list, would be to do this once a week for like a year minimum. Because it would be slightly different each time, but then by the end of it, I'd have an average, and that would be more correct. But in Gen 8, I had never seen Rookie D or Corvisquire or Corviknight before, or I didn't remember seeing them. And I'm like, this is fucking sick. I like this. It's like that level of like, oh, you're a thing, but it's like done in a way that doesn't feel intrusive or whatever. It's just rad.
I really like Rookie D.
Yeah, dude. I'm a big fan of, like, I was actually looking, I think a lot of the like almost generic looking bird Pokemon, and then like as gens went on, I think we got way more like generic dog Pokemon. Like those are generally pretty good. I think Fido is fucking terrible, but like there's that bulldog thing that's not too bad.
Man. Yeah, like there's some of like the regular, like I have fucking Wingull and Talo in S tier for
Yeah,
me
dude, Wingull
in
is
Gen 3.
great. Wingull is fucking too good. Wingull is also an S tier for me.
Hell yeah. And then it became Pelipper, and I was fucking.
Pelipper is
I
just
remember
not the vibe.
I was like so disappointed.
Yeah, man.
Uh,
It's not it. It's not it at all.
it's not. It's not what I wanted.
Do you have any
You're so sleek.
do you have any evolutions that were like exactly what you wanted? Like it evolved and you're like, oh baby.
Probably. I don't know. Like I'm trying to think of a good example.
I mean, a lot of the starters do that for me, I think, but that's more of an expected thing, I guess.
Sure. Like another one of the crushing things about Scarlet and Violet is that is one of the only two games where I have no S tiers for any of the starters or any of their forms. That's also true for Gen 2. I like all the Gen 2 starters, but just none of them are S tier for me. I just think they're all good.
Yeah.
Where at Gen 7, I'm just like, I have no. Some of you are okay, but I do not have. There's no S tiers here.
Yeah.
Whereas I like Sword and Shield, I have a form for each one of the like I like Grookey, I like Sobble, and I like Cinderace as the. It's kind of like mirrors Gen 1 for me, where I like the first forms of the grass and water Pokemon and the final form of the fire starter. Cinderace is one that like I got completely sold on it because of its Gigantamax, where it's
Do I know what that is?
Cinderace standing on a giant fucking fireball with a face on it. It's so fucking metal. It's so cool.
Hell yeah.
That was like when I saw that was when I was all in. I mean, it's like that and Fat Pikachu and the Charizard. I'm like, and Meowth, obviously. That's like, oh, I'm all in on Gigantamax is actually great.
I'll fucking
Because I do have a weird relationship with Sword and Shield because I was just like not, I just was not in the Pokemon mood when those came out, so I like passed on them and I only played it. I eventually was like, I could play Pokemon, and I played it and had a pretty good time.
nice.
So that's like a game that I completely like came around on after the fact. When I took a needed break, honestly. Because like I played the Alola games at launch, and it kind of was like I had a good time ultimately, but like I was kind of pulling teeth. Like I wasn't having as much fun.
The Gen 7 ones?
1, 2,
right?
3,
Alola, Sun, Moon.
6, 7. Yeah. Sun,
Moon.
Because my most fun thing in that was reading Pokedex entries in Moon. That were like weird and fucked up.
Well, yeah, Gen 7 was like pulling teeth because it's like 60 fucking hours of tutorial and assuming that you're the dumbest person on the planet, and then you get to play a tiny bit of the game. And then you're in endgame immediately. I fucking hate the pacing of those games so much. Those were like the ones where I'm like, we really need to put in a fucking thing that says I've played any video game before and I'm over the age of 6. Let me rock, please.
I feel like I need to play the one of the Ultra. I have one of them. I forget if it's Ultra Sun or Ultra Moon. It's probably Ultra Moon, but it might be Ultra Sun. Because I hear that that's like
better,
or it has like they actually crank the difficulty on that one for a Pokemon game.
Nice.
So it's more engaging.
Yeah.
Like I'm sure it's not actually hard, but Maybe more
Yeah.
than like sleepwalking completely through. I don't
Yeah,
know.
dude. No, I think we're one mystery dungeon game away from me like being on board with like all of the new Pokemon games. Cause if I could just see because it's so much about the designs, right? Like if you don't like the Pokemon, are you really gonna like the game? Like that's what it is. Like it doesn't matter what systems you put in it. It'd have to be some crazy shit for me to ignore what designs that I don't like. So if we got a mystery dungeon game and I would just like be all in and enjoying the design, like if you put in Trubbish and I fucking hate how it looks, but then the plot is just too good and it's making jokes or whatever else, like I'd have to take that one. I would come around on it, man. So one mystery dungeon
easy
game.
win. Easy win.
Cause that like after Gen 9, cause like I bought Scarlet and after that I'm like, I really need to fucking stop buying Pokemon games. Like I bought 7 and didn't like it. And then Gen 8, I think I did skip for a long time. And then I bought it and I didn't play it. And I'm like, no, Gen 9 I'm going to play it. I think I'm in. And then I played it. I'm like, I'm out. I need to stop doing this. It's just, it's not even like Gen 9. I played a little bit, but it's just not nearly worth it, you know?
I played through that whole game.
Yeah. If I would have even
Yeah.
gotten through just the base stuff, I would have been happy. But I maybe if I got to try it on Switch 2 and it performs better, I'd be a little higher on it. But it looked bad, felt bad, and then everything else on top of that or whatever.
Yeah, I kind of wanted to try it on the Switch too to see if the better frame rate changes my mind about it a little bit.
Switch 2 is my Green Goblin mask right now, man.
Maybe played the DLC. Although I never even finished the Sword and Shield DLC. I feel like I should. I know why I didn't though, because I didn't fucking give a shit. It's the DLC I didn't do is all focused around what's his face, Urshifu, Cubfu.
Oh.
And that just like you have to grind. If like you're doing that late, you just have to grind that guy up. And I'm like, I don't want to do this.
Yeah.
If I had like had him in my main party throughout my playthrough, this would have been a whole different thing. But just getting this and doing it at the end, it's like no fun to me. Because he's a legendary, so I don't care about him.
Hell yeah. Can you hear
Just true.
Can you hear the stuff in the background?
No,
At
you
all?
have a cutout on one ear for me for some reason. You're only
That's-
coming out of my left ear.
That's fucking wild.
Yeah.
I mean,
It
that should
happened,
be.
and then you came back briefly, and then you went away again.
Am I still only coming in your left ear?
Yeah.
That can't possibly be on my end, right? Is it on my end? How would that be on my end?
I don't know, dude.
How about, oh wait, what if I talk over here? Anything?
That's still left.
What if I talk over here on this other side of the mic?
I think that was better.
That's insane. I'm just like, I'm
No,
dead on.
it's still
my mic,
really
man.
only left ear. Yeah, I don't know.
I'm blaming your headphones.
It might be my headphones.
I'm recording in mono, so it won't be an issue on the podcast.
Yeah, I didn't bring it up because I'm sure it'll be.
Yeah.
It'll be
No,
fine.
there's just it sounds like some jackass is like drag racing or something. Like we are next to like a highway, so occasionally there'll be someone like screaming through, but it's been like someone tearing off of like a starting line, and it's happened like 5 times now.
And now you're perfect again.
Hell yeah.
By the way,
I just
now it's gone. Now it's ruined.
damn. Got too excited.
I don't know. It might be my headphone cable getting fucked up or something.
Hell yeah, gotta hold it just right. Gotta pinch it in the right spot.
Maybe, I don't fucking know.
Yeah. This was a very fun project, I'll say.
Yeah.
And honestly,
it was fun going through all this shit.
Yeah. Should have probably done it years ago. But like, whatever. It's here now. It's not going away.
Yeah.
Now kind of the thing is we have it, so the next gen that comes out, like I get to put it in.
Hell yeah.
What hearing you talk about megas and the Gigantamax stuff, I think if I went, I was kind of tempted to go through like megas because like I did play with them, you know, they were there. Mm-hmm. So some of them I don't think are too bad. What I would do if I went through and looked at those designs, I would like rate them again. Like those would be the only pool. Like I'd be considering them against each other rather than like against regular Pokemon, just because they're such a different thing for me that I normally am kind of mid on.
Mm. Yeah, and a lot of them, it's like if I really love the base design, they don't hit. If I like the base design, but I'm not like completely like some of them feel like they finished the Pokemon line for like lines that I was not like thrilled about where they ended, like Altaria, Mega Altaria. That's like they finished that Pokemon finally. To me,
fine, you win. I'll check it. I'll look at it. What a monster. Megas, there we go. Oh my god, there's so many fucking megas.
Yeah, they were only 2 gens.
It's a lot of. Do you know which one Altaria was in? Oh no, I found it. I see it.
Yeah. It was a Alola.
Fine, it's pretty good.
Yeah. Some of them are stupid. Like Mega Sharpedo.
Sharpedo is stupid.
Yeah. Uh-huh. Oh, no. Regular Sharpedo? Great. That's goated.
Nah.
It's like a shark, but you cut off the end. Like, other ones where I love the base Pokemon too much, so the Mega doesn't. Like, Mega Scizor doesn't do anything to me because Scizor was already perfect. You didn't need to do anything to that.
We got to cut this off. I got a text that I need to go. Like,
okay. Yeah. Also, Heracross, a perfect design. Mega Heracross, not doing it.
Yeah.
Check out links in the description. Peace.
Yeah, peace.